and change behind my ear. It is a lucky day for me. Look at that. I found a whole 25 cents behind my ear. Wow. It's amazing what you can do when you really wish. I wished for money and I got it. What can I say? Well, you know, today is the 26th of September, and I'm doing my report here. This is my daily report, what I did today, like my daily vlog. And what I'm talking about today was an amazing day. I started out, normally woke up exactly 10 o'clock when I had my alarm set, and kaboom, I wanted to go back to sleep for another 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. But, you know, I realized I have to get up and get on with the day. And what my plan for today was, I was planning to go return to work, driving a cab. I was going to call my boss up and see if he had a vehicle available for me, because right now it's prime time. There's not a lot of vehicles available. So I said to my boss, I call him, I'm going like, hey man, listen, dude, I need a car today. I want to get back to work because I'm pumped, I'm psyched, I'm ready to go. I know I'm going to make some cash. And unfortunately, he was like, sorry dude, like I just get no cars available right now. And I'm going to try calling later. So I got a little disappointed, a little discouraged. I was feeling bad. Oh, I felt so bad. But I got over it. And what I did is I started watching a few videos on YouTube, how to build my confidence up. I read a good story on the Irish, what do you call, I'm trying to think, sorry about that. But I am live here, so. So basically, a UFC fighter, McGregor, from Ireland, and he's a person that from the get-go, when he first got involved, he knew his whole life, he focused on what he wanted to get, and said that he's going to be the greatest MMA, not MMA, but UFC boxer in the world. And so far, he is. I watched a documentary on that from about 10 o'clock to 11-ish, and I watched a few more videos on there. I watched a bit of Ellen on the YouTube, and a few different videos. And then around 12:30, I got on the phone again. I called up the guy I work for, the boss, the guy who owns the cabs, and he goes like, listen, I got nothing yet. The guys were supposed to bring a car in by noon, but they didn't. Try calling back around 3. I'm like, oh great, my day is screwed. So I said, you know, I gotta go on with life as usual. I can't just let these little things get you down, because you know, overall we got greater scheme of things. That's what you gotta do. Everyone out there, you gotta realize that this thing might seem a big problem. It seems like it's big, but it's really not. And the Lord God, it's known in the Bible, and it's known through anyone that God don't give you nothing more than you can handle. So this is something I can handle. I can handle this. Yeah, I can handle this. I said to myself, and I handled it. I got through. So basically, what I did after that, I played around the computer, did a few things. Watching a few videos, stuff, trying to improve things and make a better presentation for you, because you are the viewer and you are number one. Number one, not the one that Trudeau used to do years ago, the original Trudeau one, but you're number one, like one. Okay, uno in Spanish, or you know, basically that's what I'm trying to say. You people are number one, so I'm trying to make these videos for you and try to help you. And by telling you how my life is, and it also helps me as a bit of self-therapy, so I can get through the day and things. So basically, what I did after that, I got up and I said, you know, I'm not going to let this day drag me down. I'm not going to let myself get depressed, because I'm too important. The day is too important. Each of our lives is too precious to waste in depression and worrying about things. It's September 26th, for Christ's sake. It's almost October, and October is going to be a great month. October, even at the end of October, you go, ooh, the ghosts and goblins coming, ooh. So we got to wait for that and stuff to come out like that. That we're waiting for the people out there that come in, little kiddies come around, knocking door to door, and not so little kids coming around a little later, locking door to door, and we've got to lock our doors, make sure those bigger kids don't come in, right? Because it's kind of crazy. So basically, let's get back on track here. What I did is I went to I looked at what I had some cash left from my trip, some money I had planned for the trip, which I didn't end up spending, so that was a bonus there. I ended up having some American cash. I mean, I had more than I planned on. I was actually $150 more than I thought I had, so awesome! I ended up having like $400 American, so that converted to like 500 and some Canadian, which is awesome! I'm not going to be like the dude of awesome. here, but that was good. So what I did is I went down to the to my mechanics first, because if you notice, I don't know if I mentioned it before my trip, I had some transmission issues with my my Hyundai Sonata, and it wouldn't shift properly. So I went and picked that car up yesterday. I think I mentioned that in my report. And good old Jimmy, who's the mechanic down there at Terry Rose's garage, put the plug in for Terry Rose's garage on Lyle Street in Dartmouth. Terry Rose's garage on Lyle Street in Dartmouth. So there you go. I put a little plug in for him, because he does all my body work and mechanical work on all my cars, and I used to drive for him years ago. So basically, after that, what I did is I paid him. I gave him some American money, because he loves American money, because he goes down to where you call it, he goes down to the islands, down to Dominica in February and stuff, and he likes to spend the American money, so I gave him a bit of American money. Then I went to my credit union, and I paid them. I paid some money on my credit card. I was using my credit card a bit this weekend and a little bit on the trip, so I wanted to get that my minimum payment done. So I went and I converted $75 US. It came almost to like $100 Canadian. It was like 97 bucks. So I made a $100 payment to my credit card to get that in order. And then after that, I went around, and I was in the area, so I agreed to a few people who I knew. I was like, hey, how you doing? I didn't come up to total strangers and go, hi, how you doing? I'm a creep. No, I went up to them. I said, hi, how you doing? Because I knew them. They were like friends of mine. People I knew used to work. I used to some of my customers and stuff. So I just said hi to them, and I was kind of brief on that, because they were in a rush and I was in a rush, and it's like kind of an awkward kind of situation. They're talking to people out of the blue, but just being friendly, like we know Scotians do down here. We East Coasters. I'm sure friends in Jersey do it too down there in Jersey, but I don't know about that, because I've never been there in Jersey. I've been drove through there, but that's a different story. So basically, after that, what I did is I went to my other bank, which is Scotiabank. Another plug for them, Scotiabank. The Scotiabank Visa, you can probably see online, good deals with them. I don't have a credit card with them right now, so I went there and I went and paid some of my bills. I paid my car loan. Part of that, because my car's not paid for, I made a payment to my car loan, and I paid my cable bill and my internet, because it's really not cable. I don't have cable TV. We have internet, and my internet's like $100 a month for this basic internet that I got here. And I also paid my power bill, because without power, we are powerless. We have no power at all. We need the power. So we need Nova Scotia Power. So I. I paid Nova Scotia Power there. I got my bills paid, and I had a little bit to shoot left over. So what I did is I went and got a couple of copies. I went over to I had on me a master copy of my resume, and I got a few more copies of my resume done, and a few ads for my own business, because I'm trying to also get the food delivery and courier business going. So I dropped that off all around downtown and downtown Dartmouth. And then if you can see on Facebook, I got a picture, a few photo shoots of some of the things I did downtown. I got a little mini movie I made, the little slideshow for what I did downtown Dartmouth. I'm gonna see if I can plug that in here somehow. And then what I did after that, I came home and I made some supper. Well, dinner, I guess you'd call it. Dinner, supper, whatever you want to call it. People call it different things, different places. And what I did is I made some not craft dinner, but macaroni and cheese made by Italiano style. It was on sale like I guess 6 months ago or so at Superstore. It was like, it's crappy like bottom line terrible craft dinner kind of, not craft dinner. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to do a plug for craft, because they're not giving me anything free. If you would, I would definitely plug you guys. I'd plug all your food and all your items. So basically what I was saying, I made that. I made it a little different, because what I did is I chopped up some hot dogs. I bought some, not, sorry, once again, I call them hot dogs, but they're actually called wieners. And these were quality ones I bought from Larson's. Larson's is one of our bigger producers of better wieners than the no-name yellow label, because you don't know what it is. It's may contain meat byproduct. May contain meat. You know, it's a little scary. Mean, what else says it? May contain pork or beef and or other meat. What is other meat? He was Lumos. It goes like, and I'm like, I don't think so. So I tend to buy brand name now just to be a little better. I mean, hot dogs aren't good for you to begin with. Too much nitrogen and sodium, and we already talked about that before. And I don't recommend eating them every day, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I forgot to tell you what I had for breakfast today. I actually had I made my scrambled eggs. I always do. Some fresh chopped onions. You got to chop the onions up. Chop the onions. the fresh chopped onions, and then I had some. Was going to put my diced tomatoes in there. You're like, oh my God, I had no diced tomatoes in my cart. So what I did is I actually shut the eggs off, and what I did, I also turned. I had some ground beef that I bought yesterday from No Thrills, some fresh ground beef, and I put it on the stove. I turned that off too on my grill, my electric grill, the George Foreman grill. George Foreman knock you out if you don't mess with him. George Foreman grill. So I put on my George Foreman grill, and I shut everything down, and I got into my car and I drove down the hill to the Lawtons, and I picked up 3 cans of diced tomatoes. Or tomatoes. Tomato, potato. You know. So I got them and I picked them up, and I brought them home and I mixed it in with my eggs and my cheese. I had some white mozzarella cheese, mozzarella, and I put some mozzarella cheese in, and I put my diced tomatoes. Someday I'm going to show you this online how I make this. And my chopped onions, and I put a little bit of what makes it greedy. It makes it a little more meaty, not meaty, but a little more substance to it. Is I added some corn flour, just a tiny bit, and then I added my super hot habanero stuff I got from Mexico sauce, and then I mixed it all in and I cooked that up, and I started turning the stove back on because you can't cook it with the stove turned off. And I turned my George Foreman grill back on, and then I had my hamburgers, or once again they're not hamburger. I had my beef patties because it's actually healthier not to have the bread because I'm trying to cut down on my bread, so I didn't have any bread with it. I had my beef patties and my fried tomato, egg, onion, and flaxseed breakfast omelet. Basically, is what it was. And that's what I had for breakfast. And then, like I said, later on, I went down to Dartmouth, did my things downtown Dartmouth, and I took a few pictures around the waterfront, stuff like that. It was a beautiful day. Like, it was 15 degrees, but it felt like 20, and it was an awesome day. The weather-wise, I was happy as can be, and you know it because I went downtown Dartmouth. Okay, it's a little creepy, but hey, that's what it is. Just to make it a long story short, or a short story long, or whatever. Okay, so basically, then what I did is I came home and I made my dinner. My dinner, as I said, was a no-name mac and cheese. And I had some chopped up some more onions with it because I love onions. And I had the onions put in, and I had a little bit of the hot sauce again, some more of the hot sauce. And I had the mozzarella cheese. I also had some cheddar cheese. I had the packet cheese. I mixed some nacho cheese because you know what the Mexicans say: if it's stolen cheese, it's nacho cheese. Okay, so that's an old Mexican joke there. Well, it's not really Mexican. It's an old. It's a cheese joke. What the heck? It's a little bit cheesy. Okay, so that was our cheesy part of the presentation. And then after that, what I did is I did some more cleaning around the house and organizing. I moved my furniture from one side of the room to the other, and now I'm cleaning underneath and cleaning the hallway. And I came home and did that, and I was on the internet for a while. And then what I did around 5:30, I called my boss again, the guy I work for, not really my boss, but the guy that owns the car. So he's technically, I guess, my boss, you'd say. I don't like to use the word boss. Okay, boss? Yeah, boss. Would you say boss? So I don't like using that word terminology. So basically what I did after that is I called him up again. He said, look, I don't have anything for you today. I'm really sorry, and I'll try to get you a vehicle tomorrow. So I'm hoping for the best that tomorrow, cross our fingers, that I'll be able to get a cab from the cab leasing company tomorrow. If not, I mean, there's always plan B. I always have something else planned, and right now I got a little bit of money in my wallet because I converted the American money over, and I cashed in a few other things I had. And basically also I put an ad on Kijiji for some extra surplus computer parts I have. But I have a whack load of DVD drives, DVD ROMs, not ROMs, but DVD burners. I have a whack load of power supplies and stuff like that, and I already threw my cases away. And so basically organizing that, and then what I did is I watched some more TV. I watched CTV, a few programs on CTV, and I get that free on an app called Game on TV or something. It's called. I don't have it in front of me what it's actually called. I can look it up, but I'm not going to bother because time-wise. So basically, I watched a little bit of TV. Then I had a nap from about 8 o'clock to about 11. And then 11, I came out here and I played around with a few more apps and things. And I also, good news, the good thing is I've actually signed up for something that's going to make my business a whole lot better. It's called Square. If you heard about it, you can look it up, www.square.com or squarecom.ca. And I mean, instantly, from my own cell phone, just my regular cell phone, right? Just a regular, anybody's cell phone, you can actually start accepting credit cards. As long as you you write down your bank account, but on the regular cell phone, it's called the Square. I haven't got the plug-in, but in about a couple days' time, I'm going to get the plug-in. And then it's going to make my business a whole lot easier, because if I do get my side business going or any other business, at least I can take credit cards, and they only take like less than 3%, like 2.7%, almost 3%. And it can make a big difference for my customers, and I'm looking awesome to get in debit. So basically, this is it. This is the show. I'm wrapping up. I've been a little bit long here tonight. I do apologize if I've been too long. If you're falling asleep, just shut up, Dave. Let me go to sleep. Well, you can't sleep because this is the end of it. So thanks a lot. This is the end of today's September 26th nightly report, daily update, whatever you want to call it. And I'm out of here. So thanks a lot for tuning in. All the best. Okay, stop the camera. Stop the camera! Turn it off. Okay.